So today, I wanted to tell you guys, how did it feel getting out of prison after doing 10 years? Because I'm sure had to feel a certain kind of way, you know what I mean? That not the regular normal person would feel. And the reason I'm talking about this topic is because one of my homies recently got out and he questioned me. He asked me like, "Hey bro, did you feel this way? Or did you feel this way?" And I was like, "Man, like my boy, I felt that and some more, you know what I mean?" When I first got out, it felt surreal. It felt like if you was gonna pinch me and I was gonna wake up, or if I was gonna go to sleep and I was gonna wake up back in prison type. So I didn't sleep for 5 days. I probably like nodded out from being tired for like an hour or two or something like that. But actually, like me being tired, like I'm gonna go lay down and go to sleep, man, I couldn't. I would lay down and I would just be thinking. And my girl picked me up when I got out. So I remember she picked me up from the station, you know what I mean, from the bus station and stuff. And she drove to McDonald's, you know, she needed to use the bathroom, you know, nervous and stuff, you know what I mean? She needed to use the bathroom, but she's like, "Hey, come on, get off with me. Order while I go to the bathroom." And I was like, "Nah, I'm not getting off the car," you know, I didn't feel comfortable. Even though I was in the environment that I was, around none but stone cold killers and straight chaos, you know what I mean? Something as simple as getting off and going to a McDonald's and ordering, I couldn't do. I went out to my people's house, and I think it wasn't until the next day they gave me a bag of clothes. Some of it didn't fit, so I had to go get some different sizes. So I went with my carnal. That was the first time I actually went to a store, you know what I mean? Like got off and went inside the store, you know what I mean? So anyone, if you guys fresh out, it could be doing 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. It doesn't have to be the 10 years, you know what I mean? But if you're fresh out from doing some time and stuff seems odd, you got just this feeling in you, it's gonna go away, you know what I mean? It's gonna go away and you're gonna get accustomed to everything and it's gonna be good, you know what I'm saying? Another thing, when I first got out, my people were tripping out on me because everywhere I would go, they would have people over, shaking everyone's hands. I'm walking into the room, I'm shaking everyone's hands. I'm leaving the room, I'm shaking everyone's hands. The first night that I was out, they threw a party at my mom's house, you know what I mean? Shout out all the family, all the homies that pulled up, you know what I mean? Because that was deep. We was right there deep in the middle of the street. The homie was hopping his 6'4" and everything. But what I'm trying to get at is I probably shook everybody's hands that was there at least 100 times that night. You know what I mean? We get institutionalized and we get certain mannerisms that just get stuck to us. Like me now, you know what I mean? I've been out 3 years already. Still, to this day, I wash my socks and my boxers in the shower. I can't do that, you know what I mean? I can't wear boxers and socks and just leave them sitting there in a bucket, stinking and all that. I still pretty much hand wash most of my stuff, you know what I mean? And that's just a habit that I can't break. I could go inside and pull out the Zote bar soap, still using Zote bar soap, and it's just something that just embedded in us, you know what I mean? I just started doing these workouts. Anyone wants to do a full and length depth workout, tap in, let me know, and we'll do some rutinas. But I just wanted to touch on that as far as anyone, let me know if you guys experienced the same thing. But the first week, they even asked me to go to a Dodger game. And I was like, Chales, it was too many people. Till this day, I haven't been to a Dodger game because I told them Chales, you know what I mean? I passed up on an opportunity to go to a Dodger game that, you know what I mean? I haven't been to a Dodger game yet. So don't pass out on opportunities. It is gonna go away, you know what I mean? It's normal. For me, it was just surreal. Honestly, I can't explain it. It was a surreal feeling, and everything, once you get used to it, just slow down. You know what I mean? Because it seemed like once I got used to it, I was moving so fast. I only lasted 2 months before I caught another case. And I'm not saying this to brag or anything. I'm just saying it because at first, I didn't even want to go out my door. But once I got used to it, I was up and down like a motherfucking ping pong ball. You know what I mean? And it led me to catch another case. And I had to go sit my ass down for another couple years. And then now, out, you know what I mean? Anybody could sit here and make fun of me. It's all good. I know what I did. I know it's a jackass move, but best believe I'm right here sharing my story with you guys to prevent people from following in the same footsteps, which is why I wanted to make this video. You know what I mean? At first, you're gonna feel surreal. You're gonna feel like you don't wanna go out because you don't wanna go back. But then once you start seeing that you just came from a motherfucking vicious ass place, so Earth, normal society is nothing. If you done been through county, you done been through prisons, society is soft compared to where we come from. You know what I mean? And I'm just saying it because I went in there at the age of 16 and I got out at the age of 25, damn near 26. You know what I'm saying? So people think that a person goes to prison and comes out a better person, but they don't. You know what I mean? You go to prison, and if anything, you just learn the tricks, what to do, what not to do, type stuff. You know what I mean? Like, someone thinks you going to prison is gonna rehabilitate you, man. It's just gonna have you around some wolves, and you just gonna learn. You know what I mean? That's it. Long story short, got out, only lasted 2 months, went right back in, you know? So I suggest to anyone, if you just got out, just take a day at a time. Best believe there's a lot of opportunities out here. If you have a family, man, spend time with your kids, spend time with your loved ones, because at the end of the day, that's all that matters. All this wanting to chase females and wanting to, oh, I gotta do this for my hood, or I gotta do this for that. You know what I mean? You already sat your ass down in a prison cell for how many years? You know what I mean? I think it's time to focus on yourself. Focus on who you are as a man. Besides all that hood stuff, besides all that prison stuff. Because ain't none of that gonna help you in society. Let's be real. You know what I mean? You could be the hardest G there is. That's not gonna help you in society. You know what I'm saying? You could, oh, I went on so many highlights, I did this, I did that. That's not gonna help you in society. That's not gonna help you put food on your table or put money in your pocket. So take time to realize what it is you want, what you want to pursue in life, and you could do it. The opportunities are endless. There's a lot of fair employment opportunities out there. You just gotta realize and focus on what you want and execute it. That's all it is. The only difference between you and the next man is that the next man probably did it and you just thought about it. That's the only difference. That's the only thing that separates us from them, is that they actually did it and we're just right here thinking about it. So I think it's time we take our future into our own hands, start educating yourself, start getting to know yourself, so you know what you like, you know what you want to do in life, and execute it, man. Because you out now. And best believe you could do anything you put your mind to. Just like you put your mind into being the hardest gangster, the hardest person, you could put your mind to being whatever you want to be. With that, it's your boy Santo G. Unity, prosperity, and respect. Above all, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my leño now. I just wanted to give you guys some wisdom. And to all my people, it is surreal, but it will get better, man. Tomorrow's always a beautiful day. It's always a better day. And I like to say, every day you wake up, it's whatever you make of it. You can make a bad situation worse, or you can make it better.